The next example will be, let's say a language L, set of all strings which starts with A and ends with B. So how can you draw the DFA for language L? If you remember our previous example, where I will take three languages. One language starts with A, next and contains A, and the next language ends with A. So here the problem is same, but I have added one more constraint to the problem. It starts with A, that is fine. I have already solved this problem. But I will take one more constraint on this language, which is ends with B. So whenever such type of problem is given in exam, then you will simply break the problem. In computer science also, if you take some project, then you will divide the project into various modules and try to solve each module separately. And after that, when all the modules are solved, then you can just integrate the modules and make the software. Similarly here also, I will divide the problem into two parts. First is starts with A and next is ends with B. So for starts with A, the state will be capital A. If I see A, then I will go to state capital B, and it is the final state. Okay, and I will accept any number of A's or B's. And if I see a B, then I will go reject the string and go to state capital C, and on capital C I will take any number of A's or B's, it doesn't matter. What about ends with B? Ends with B, you can correlate with the previous example which ends with A. So here I will start with, let's say, capital A. Let's call it state capital C. If I see B, then I will go to the state capital D, which is final state, and I will accept any number of B's here because constraint is ends with B. And if I see A, then I will go back to the previous state. And here also, if I see any number of A's, then I will simply accept it on the same state. Okay, this is state D. So this is the DFA for ends with B, and this is the DFA for starts with A. Now I can join these two DFAs and make a single DFA which accepts set of all strings which starts with A and ends with B. Understood? So the final DFA will look like this. I will take A as the initial state. If I see A, I will go to the state capital B, and on capital B I will take any number of A's, and on capital B, if I see a B, then I will go to state capital C and make it as a final state and accept any number of B's here. And if I see A, and sorry, here is A, not B. So if I see A, then I will go back to the previous state. Okay, and if I see B as the first symbol from the starting state, then I will simply reject this. So rejecting this means I will go to the dead state, and on dead state I will take any number of A's or any number of B's. Okay, so this is the final DFA for language L. It will start with A, take any number of A's, then take B and take any number of B's and accept it. And if it sees A at the final state, then it will go back to the previous state. Okay, and if it sees small b starting from itself, then it will simply reject the string by going to the dead state. Okay, so whenever such type of problem is given in exam, then you will simply break the problem, divide into various parts, solve each part separately, and then try to merge the parts and draw the final answer. Okay, in the next video we will see other concepts related to automata.